What's up, guys? This is OmegaLiar, and I'm bringing you a gameplay here on Mission. It's a kill confirmed using the PM9 with rapid fire. And I want to talk to you about something a little bit interesting about the PM9. And I start off with the UMP, but I only get like a kill with it, and then I die and switch out. But I do want to talk to you about the PM9 because it's an underused gun and it's underrated. Because statistically, the PM9 is the most powerful submachine gun in a Call of Duty ever. And if you don't believe me and you say, oh, well, the PM9 sucks and there's no way that could be true, let me throw some statistics at you. The most powerful gun in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was the MP5. It fired 800 rounds a minute. That's about 13.3 rounds per second. The stopping power, it was a 2-shot kill. This put that gun at, if you were to get a headshot or a shot to the body at its most powerful, so obviously close range, you would kill the person if all shots connect in 0.15 seconds. That's pretty quick. But, I mean, and then if you move on to World at War, you have the MP40, which is the most powerful, dealing, I think it was around 60 damage per bullet or something at close range. And it had some ridiculous power, but I couldn't find statistics about the, fire rate, and I can't give you a legitimate accuracy about that, so... But what I can tell you is that the MP5 is stronger than the MP40 because it kills quicker. It's not necessarily about damage per bullet. But let's move on after World at War to Modern Warfare 2, in which case, surprisingly enough, the most powerful gun in that game was the MP5. Now, the MP5 regular, or the MP5K, it does 850 rounds per minute. That's about 14.1 rounds per second. And its time to kill, headshot or not, at close range is 0.141, which is about 1/100th faster than the MP5 from COD 4. Now, that's pretty quick, but if you throw rapid fire on the MP5K, suddenly its fire rate is up to 1,275 rounds per minute. That's about 21 rounds per second. And that time to kill is 0.094 to the head or to the chest, or anywhere on the body, actually. And that's really quick. That means you kill in under 1/10 of a second, and that's, right now, the most powerful. Now in Black Ops, which would be the next one, none of the guns are... You can't even compare any of the guns to the stats in this chart. The closest thing is the Moss at 3 shots to kill, 950 rounds a minute, but it doesn't compare to the MP5K. And that brings us on to our last gun, which is the PM9. Shoots 1,090 rounds per minute. That's about 18.17 rounds per second. And the time to kill headshot, because this is a gun that actually has a differential with the headshot, which means time to kill headshot is 0.110, and time to kill to the body is 0.167. And you might be thinking to yourself, wait a second, that's not the most powerful. You said even the MP5 from COD 4 is quicker than that, unless you get a headshot with the PM9. But that's why I'm here to tell you about rapid fire. Rapid fire makes the PM9 the most powerful and fastest firing gun in a Call of Duty. It fires 1,635 rounds per minute. That is ridiculous. That's 27.75 rounds per second. That means this gun has sustained fire rate in a full clip for just about 1.5 seconds. If you get a headshot, and let's say you get at least one headshot, that means that this gun is killing in 0.073 seconds. That's way less than any other gun. And time to kill to the body, well, it's about 0.11, which means that it balances out with the MP5K rapid fire. It's got a faster kill to the head and a slower kill to the body. But because the recoil on the gun, the PM9 is a little bit easier to use. The PM9 recoils up, left, and right. So because of the fire rate, it tends to more go up, and the fact that it's a lead laser, not necessarily that it goes straight, but it's firing essentially a constant stream of bullets. So if you just swing it back and right and hold it down slightly, you're gonna get your kill. There's no question in my mind. But the MP5K had some of the heaviest recoil out of any gun, going far to the right. So picking up some of those shots, even at close range, became difficult, despite the fact of how quickly you could kill. And it still remains as one of my favorite guns in Call of Duty, but I think the PM9 is quickly taking its place. And so hopefully this is reason for you guys to go out and give the PM9 a shot. It's powerful, and if you throw on extreme conditioning or sleight of hand with any second tier perk, probably quick draw or hardline, and steady game pro, I think you'll do fine with this gun. You'll find it's not that hard to use as long as you set yourself up in situations where you're always in close quarters. Because when it comes to close quarters, not even the shotguns can beat this gun. It's that powerful. So hopefully you enjoyed this commentary. If you did, I would appreciate it if you liked it, comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever. And I'll see you in my next commentary.